Friends, good morning, everybody. This is Shamal. So, you are wondering, I am sitting inside my washroom. I made a platform, my commode. I am sitting in commode, and in order to adjust my camera, my phone, what I did, I took two bucket and tried to put one after another, tried to fix here. Now, this is a very isolated place now, very calm and quiet. Outside there are a lot of noise. Today is Makar Sankranti. People are eating pitha, puli, and my neighboring state, my own state where I have born, Makar Sankranti is going on. People are going to Ganga Sagar. Lot of leaders are telling you go and enjoy during Corona time. So people are enjoying this Makar Sankranti with pitha and puli. But I am totally bhukha. So what to do? I am going through stress biology. So stress of history on this hysteria. Friends, people talk about that you need a proper forum to speak and to talk about the Indian history or philosophy, science. You need to come to a dais where the intellectuals will be sitting and talking goody things and giving claps. No, this is not my intention. Since I am not an intellectual, I don't like to go to any forum for that matter. I am very happy sitting inside the four walls and speaking my minds. I have fixed Buddha at back many times. I have tried to utter many things, and the same situation. You need to save time, energy, your money. What is the main objective? You cannot alter history, right? Your 400 years history of the freedom movement. So British came to India when 1624. If I am not wrong, 24 August in Surat. That is the British East India Company that is coming. So with a hope they want to do business with good minds. Now gradually what they have done, that history is known to everybody. So I am not getting into that history complexity that everybody knows how British they have penetrated from Surat to Bengal, Bihar, Odisha, Northeast, and gradually went up to Punjab, South, many places. Now the question is here. Initially, the business they have tried to take out few heads to execute their business. That is also known to everybody. So you need to have people to in your organization to have the business. Okay, British they are very clever. They don't like to bring their own people from UK via ship and do the all kind of business because you have to have domestic work to be conducted. Their purpose has to be solved. In order to do that, they have selected people. So selected people, the good minds with good salary, good position. So the Brahmin community, they feel that Brahmin is, they have understood the Brahmin community has a lot of potentials, a lot of ghee, what you call it, good intellectual capabilities, managerial capabilities, they can do it. So for them, they have tried to inject or fed a lot of good things. Good Awa, Rai Chaudhuri, Rai Bahadur, all those things, those histories are known. Gradually, how they have in conflict with the Mughals and what kind of things they have done, everything is known to everybody. My purpose is not talk about the whole history. I have explained many times, many ways, taking each subject, each topic in different way. I have my own interpretation. I am not a paid historian. I am not a paid historian, and I am not an historian. I am analyzing the history. I am reading in between lines in order to understand what had happened. And whoever has written the history we have studied, my history knowledge, I told many times, up to 10th standard, I have not studied history. But I could see those history books, whatever NCRT or all those books are written inside four walls, the intellectuals in JNU or many places, independent historian, they have also spoken about the Indian history, they have analyzed. See, now the question is over here, you cannot change the facts. The incident took place in different times, like 1887 or 1757 Battle of Palashi or any war, Battle of Panipat, all those things, individual fight, freedom, or many things, different issues with the British that is known, the Sipahi immunity, whatever had happened in 1857, all those things, like it is known to everybody. It is like 1757, then 1857, like the malaria or cholera. After that, now corona is coming after 100 years. It is the same, like it took very longer time to analyze the history and the science, how all the wars, and try to get rid of from the everything. It takes a very longer time, and with clarity one has to analyze. Here what I want to speak over here, people talk about who has got the freedom. Now the question is, who has got the freedom? People talk about only the Gandhiji, Nehruji, or few others Congress name after 1885, the establishment of Congress, the Indian National Congress. Only they can see, visualize. There are four beautiful eyes, that is Mahatma Gandhi and Jawaharlal Nehru, and few other there followers and everybody. Then they only got the freedom and they should be given respected. Now the question is over here, those interpretation, how much relevant I want to speak. I have list of close to 165 freedom fighters in different time, in their individual capacity they fought against British. They have sacrificed their life. History probably has written few words. Sometimes they have branded as a terrorist. Sometimes they have branded themselves as a cracked mind. But if you see overall, whatever the scenario in present day, we only talk about the Gandhiji, he has got the freedom. So how much relevance it has got, I am not worried about what the people write about inside forward. What is the message that is being propagated genetically, that everybody, if you ask anybody for that matter who got the freedom, they will tell Mahatma Gandhi, Jawaharlal Nehru. And if you ask Subhash Chandra Bose, they will say, no, Subhash Chandra Bose is another. He is a hot mind, he doesn't have any role. But the real serious historian has got different thought process for that matter. Probably one need to get into the deeper of the history and analyze it, who has got the freedom. For that matter, the critical analyst, like one can go through, refer Freedom at the Midnight, or many other critical history books that is written and present day people are writing and trying to dig out the actual people. I talked many times that I mix up many issues like establishment of IIT. People give credit to Jawaharlal Nehru. I told, no, it is not Jawaharlal Nehru. Before that, those ideas came from great minds. So they are the signatory of execution of certain proposal. I have a separate video. I don't like to deviate it. Friends, my purpose of sitting inside the washroom is totally personal. Please, if you can recall the great people like Subhash Chandra Bose, his radio message sometime is coming from Singapore, Rangoon, and all this radio message from unknown location is trying to give a message to the people of India or British India or globally that there is a need of unification and fight against the British. This is single point agenda. So, point what I want to make it, if you have or if you want to convey your message in present day, there are many ways you can convey it. It is not necessarily you spend your time, energy, go to a dais and talk about certain things. In a dais, how much time you get it? You get 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes. There will be interpretation. There are many things you cannot talk with clarity. Now, if you want to exercise your mind and speak about the history, what you essentially want to do it, or for that matter, history, science, philosophy, arts, you isolate you from the common people. Common people, I am not here to teach the common people that look, this is what it is. You cannot convince people. You can put your thoughts, you cannot alter the history part. You can do your own interpretation in a much more composed way, analyze it and publish it. Let it be, let it go to the public domain. If people are having anything to say about, let them comment or let them put an objection to that. The intellectualism, I do not like to fight on stage or on dais with people like, because two minds like, if you are already focused with one ideology, if you do not have open mind or open voice, or if you don't analyze certain things rationally, however, whichever way you try to convince somebody, he won't be convinced. That is for sure. The way Mahatma Gandhi, even after trying Subhash Chandra Bose for 100 times, that this violence, non-violence, the contradiction, finally Subhash Chandra Bose is not bowed down. Even in Tripuri Congress, after winning also, when he has seen the collision, the pollution, lot of pollutants, lot of Mayabad came into the picture, he moved out, formed his own organization, the political organization or freedom movement organization, whatever you say it, he has formed it, Azad Infos. There are many things he has done it his own way, putting his own idea. The radio message, even there is a lot of banks everywhere trying to find out, trace out where Subhash Chandra is. But he is very much there. His message has reached to millions of Indians that is excited. Similar way, Swami Vivekananda, 1893, Chicago, all the way he went to Chicago, taking the highest forum. He has spoken out, but he is tortured in India. So India is a beautiful country. What made Subhash Chandra to get out from India, going to Germany? People talk about he has shook hands with Hitler. What is the compulsion of shaking hands with Hitler? Has anybody analyzed? Has your own people supported Subhash Chandra Bose? What alternate you have? He doesn't have any alternate. Similar way, there are many people, many freedom fighters, they went out. Ras Bihari Bose, can you imagine? He's in Japan. If you read his biography, you'll understand how the deep nationalism forced somebody to do many things in life. One has to learn this lesson, otherwise, whatever is happening in present day, if you want to have this country with diversity and whatever problems are there. It has to be resolved very tactfully, very intelligently, and very honestly, and very categorically, very targeted way. Otherwise, nothing is going to happen. Simply intellectual satisfaction, getting little claps, getting little thank you very much, you are very intelligent, you are very knowledgeable. Many people, if you see in YouTubes, there are millions of views about many things. So nice thing, sometimes they punch certain thing, do certain thing. There is no critical analysis. I have found few who is really critically analyzing something. I'm trying to tell over here, trying to understand history and read it between lines, matter will be much more clear. Friends, I'm coming back to the freedom movement. People talk about many things, many issues. They give more importance to Gandhi family. I think the Gandhi family is the most destroyer whole Gandhi Nehru family that destroyed the whole basic concept of the freedom, unified way that concept has lost. There are many ingredients that came into the picture. Religion came into the picture. Muhammad Ali Jinnah, Jawaharlal Nehru, all those people in coalition with the British. People talk about the Gandhiji and all, they're the freedom fighter. Jawaharlal Nehru is the freedom fighter. I say those are the creation by British. It's a deliberately you are putting somebody. If you analyze the background of Jawaharlal Nehru or Mahatma Gandhi, they are educated, their basic degree from London. They got their law degree and whatever things. It is all they're trained by the British, installed in India, same India, and it was there very much because Indians are fighting 300 years and many countries has been liberated that time, including Israel and all those things. They are also under British rule. Many countries they are trying to come out, even the Russia from jar. Those fight is a long fight, 200-300 years of fight. So communism came into the picture, the liberation, like those liberation movement in whole Europe and India, many countries tried to come out. British has got a sense that they cannot do something in the name of business, more torturing. They have to release it. The Second World War came into the picture. It is everybody knows how the Japan and all it has been destroyed and this compulsion. Hitler, how he's been cornered, how Americans developed nuclear bomb, Manhattan Project, and all those things I talked about, how science came into the picture in order to break the ice, break the war. So good brains come, Einstein, Oppenheimer, all those great minds, 4,000, 5,000 scientists came into the picture. It is not the common people who are the cats and dogs, but the utilization of the big minds in order to stabilize or destabilize something. Sometime the system they do it very categorically. Friends, what I was trying to talk about, this Gandhi phobia, Nehru phobia, and all those things, those are artificially created or injected history that is written for many years from childhood. 8th standard we wrote about all those things. It is very categorically written. For Gandhiji you write 10 lines, for Nehru another 10 line, for Subhash Bose 2 lines, Khudiram only the photograph, that is also fainted photograph. Binoy Badal Dinesh, you write something small thing, he just thrown one bomb and this that. Sometime you branded as a terrorist and all. So there are all together, I told you, all together 150 personalities in different time. They have come out from the poor family. Their backgrounds are different. They are come under the stress condition. I'm a biologist, that's why I'm telling. This stress helped them to get into the deeper of the nationalism and they become more explosive. Sometimes this mind is very dangerous thing. So keeping it very composed and do certain things. What had happened actually? People talk about Nathuram Godse, he killed Mahatma Gandhi. I see this is a kind of a philosophical interpretation. If one person is killing another person, I don't like to take Mahatma Gandhi as an individual over here. Here, the philosophy of Gandhi's is more important. But if you analyze Nathuram Godse, his views, his videos, his write-up, whatever he has written about Mahatma Gandhi's idea is totally against. Now, what you do it? Now, fundamentally, when two people are in conflict with two ideas, here somebody is taking very extreme view how to eliminate certain things. This is a matter of understanding and perception. Nobody can deny that Nathuram Godse had not killed Mahatma Gandhi. That is the fact of history. But how? What is the circumstances that one need to understand? I have gone through the entire literature, his speeches, word by word. I can tell you this much. Nathuram Godse and Mahatma has got no personal enmity against Mahatma Gandhi, only the ideological fight. Similar way, same Subhash Chandra Bose has not got any personal fight between Subhash Chandra Bose and Mahatma Gandhi. Same Subhash Chandra Bose is telling father of India, Mahatma Gandhi is treating. If Subhash Chandra Bose can give such kind of appreciation to Mahatma Gandhi, personally they are very much human. For that matter, fundamentally, ideological front, they are totally opposite. But same Mahatma Gandhi has given same treatment to Subhash Chandra Bose? No. He is very much shrewd and careful about Subhash Chandra Bose, where the Mayabad is coming. Mahatma Gandhi used to see only day and night Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. For him, Pandit means whatever he does, good, bad, all. Nehru family, Indira Gandhi, Motilal Nehru, all those marriages, Indira Gandhi's marriage that is taken place, the Gandhi surname given all by Mahatma Gandhi. Why is person? If you understand that Mahatma Gandhi is such a great leader, why he will get into a very pretty thing giving his surname to somebody and arranging marriage and all. So he is a leader, he should have vision. It is their personal choice. He could have told simple thing, I don't have time, you go and settle it. But he has done whatever best possible thing for Nehru and family, save Indira Gandhi. You know the history part, how the partition of India had taken place, how many times Mahatma Gandhi went to jail. Has British tortured Mahatma Gandhi? Can any historian brings the literature that this much torture has given? But I can read out 150 more than that freedom fighters. They have been tortured, some are been brutally killed inside the jail 4 walls. I request those Congress people to visit Andaman, Tihar jail, let them have training for few months, let them understand, give them a book, understand what is Tihar jail is all about. Not the Tihar jail, I am talking about the Andaman jail. Go to them, and I'm so sorry because I don't have any readily speech available, that's why I'm speaking from my mind. Let them visit these old Congressy people and the present Gandhian family, go and visit and make a note of everything. They will understand the kind of guillotine they have made it. They have made it such kind of chakki. How those people are being used for extracting oil from the mustard seed. The British are the most destructive and very shrewd in nature. Their visions are very, very long vision. They are very ruthless people. I talked about many times about the British policy. The Christianity, they are so aggressive in nature. They want to have all those things. In Christianity, it doesn't talk about you go to heaven after death. They say this is the place here you can enjoy everything. They try to see the last moment of their life to enjoy everything, try to grab everything. That's why Christianity spread like a fire. Till date it is spreading. Similar way I talked about Buddhism and Hinduism, Jainism, they have a different calm and cool policy. Similar way, your Muslim, whatever you call it, Muhammad philosophy, it is almost the same, but the aggressive path, because Christianity and your Muslim, that is called Muhammad, all are coming at the same time. That is the origin also from the same place, from Jerusalem. No, how they are in the opposite. It is like two brothers originating from the same place, getting lost in Kumbh Mela and developing with two different ideology and spreading across the world. Friends, I talked about many times the concept of nationalism, concept of internationalism, what is going in India, what had happened 300 years back. This is known to everybody. How much nationalistic view you want to take it, this is your personal choice. Even if you do not like to be a nationalist also, there are many ways to contribute for your own motherland, to protect your own boundary. I talked about many things about we have to learn something from Israel. Friends, it is very important. One has to understand the history. If you are not very clear about the history, your identity, you will be getting lost. It is easy to take the path of internationalism because you are keeping the escape route out. Many Nobel laureates in India, if you take 10, 9, 10 Nobel laureates, science, peace and everything, if you see their citizenship, after that they went out. I'm not telling or talking about many things. If you critically analyze present day, the economist, they are merely Indian but 50% or 100% dedicated to a particular country. So you cannot keep your own citizenship where you are born if you are so proud about your own nation. So this is a separate debate altogether. It is very easy to escape from the problems and try to settle down where you have enormous opportunity. The opportunism is helping the other country, not your country. Here, what I am trying to tell about the establishment of IITs, people are moving out, settling abroad, and leaving their citizenship for their only property. They are keeping the dual citizenship. What kind of internationalism is there? One has to see. We are just exporting the brains. Now we become a brainless society. So no industry is coming out because of that. Because I personally believe you need to have idea for execution. You need to have people who understand. I give little respect to the IIT people because the selection methodology, the way they come to the system, they have the potential because they also excel outside India. So I have my own view. I have told in government of India probably for 15, 20 years. Any person is coming from IIT for that matter, any institute like in Japan, you cannot simply go to America and settle down. One can go. Japanese are very, very nationalistic in by heart and they execute it. They are very much nationalistic like Israeli. They have to train to protect your nation, whoever it might be. That kind of philosophy, Japanese. How Second World War, this entire Japan, Hiroshima and Nagasaki is destroyed totally. Now their keeping eyes, talking to Americans. They are giving a big relation. Their economy, their hard working, similar way many countries. So in 1945, 2020, close to 73, 75 or 76 years, how today's Japan you can see. You can see the picture 1945, 6th August, how this American bombard Hiroshima and Nagasaki. You see the cloud of mushroom. Friends, my purpose of telling history is a chakra, chakra view. देयर इज ए से जैसे करोगे ऐसे भरोगे हिंदी में बोलते हैं it's a very bitter truth at the end of the day. Japanese, they have not forgotten 1945. If you ask any Japanese today, they will they have very bitter, they don't show that they don't like the Americans, but it is there in their mind. So friends, what I was trying to tell you, in Europe also you will see the Germans, they hate the British people. Why there is not a single currency? Why British people have kept the pound, the others are euro, before that Deutschmark and all those things. Even the entire Europe is not able to come down to a situation or commonality to share certain things. Each country is important only sharing roads and few things. And people are moving and working, but this is fine. But if you see in India, we have many states we could able to integrate all because our value system is more. We are what I'm trying to tell over here. Hinduism, the concept is we are not the aggressive in nature. We have accommodated many people. If you read out history, many times we have accommodated many people like Jews and all those histories are known, and your Muslim came, invaders came, whichever form came. Only British people they have left. See, they don't like India. Like it, you go to a restaurant, you eat food, eat something and run away. They're the eaters, beggars. So they have sucked the blood and given it to the British family, Victoria family. They want to please Victoria family. All the goats are everything. Now they are taking our big minds, all those scammer, they are settling. I talked about those things. Friends, I was talking close to 32 minutes. I want to end up. The Indian history, whoever is written, they have written the bitter history. They have not written the correct history. Time has come to write, at least to talk about those people who have fought, your Binoy, Badal, Dinesh, all those things, Mongol Pandey, Subhash Chandra Bose has to be, all the documents has to be digged out. All many people, your in Punjab, Jallianwala Bagh massacre, the many people they have sacrificed their life. So there are many things, Matangini, Hajra, there are a lot of poets they have involved. It's a collectively or individually they have tried to fight out for to bring freedom to get out from the British. Those histories has to be taken out. There are many personalities they have. You know how much you can speak on this thing. There is no end to it. So better one need to visit the Andaman jail. They will get the clear picture of Indian freedom movement. Take a flight, it is not very expensive. Go and spend some time over there, enrich your knowledge. You get live demo of actual Indian freedom movement. People talk about Rishi Aurobindo Ghosh. You know, Rishi Aurobindo Ghosh was very, very brilliant fellow. I want to endow his knowledge and wisdom. The kind of things he has written, he has also nominated for Nobel Prize. He has not got it because he is nationalist, right? Nobody has given nomination for Subhash Chandra because it's a Congressi. But Mahatma Gandhi has nominated 5 times Peace Prize for Nobel nomination, and he was murdered the year he was trying to put his fifth nomination, Nathuram Godse. People talk about that Nathuram Godse snatched away his Nobel Prize. Share the puzzle. I'll debunk this puzzle afterwards, not I am finishing my time. Jawaharlal Nehru 13 times. The day he sat on the chair of Prime Ministership, he has been a Prime Minister for how many years? 14, 15, 16 years. I'm not able to recall exactly. He might be the longest serving Prime Minister. Then his daughter Indira Gandhi. Friends, 13 times applying for Nobel Prize, putting oils to many places, but still he has not got the Nobel Prize. What a pandit he is, I do not understand. So, friends, I'll come back to you people who boast about the Gandhian family. My next video, I'll talk about 150 actual freedom fighters who fought for their nation, but they have not recognized. But if you see, after independence 1947, Jawaharlal Nehru got his own Bharat Nehru award. He was awarded himself. Indira Gandhi, all Gandhian family, if you see it. So everything they have got. Friends, I want to conclude. This is 36 minutes now. Thank you very much. I'll take the next video. I'll come back to you. Still, I'm sitting inside. My washroom is fine. Everything is cool and composed. No sound. There are a lot of some birds. Sound is coming. There is no vehicle disturbances. It gives me immense pleasure to speak sitting inside washroom. Probably it is might be the longest video in the history. Never know if anybody sat inside the washroom spoken about close to 37 minutes about Indian history. People might be wondering what is the thing is happening. That's why it is very important once you want to express certain things in life, you want to express it. This mind is a very kind of thing. It otherwise it is whole day it will be bothering you and it will be haunting you because those idea. Whenever you have idea, please express it. That is the you should have releasing point. It reminds me the greatest poetry, Whom the Water or Your Dead. You know that in childhood you have read it. So you have to have outlet in life, in your intellectual satisfaction or your personal life. People they cry. Why they cry? It is not that there are so much tears is hiding inside your eyes. It is not that way. I talked about this poetry. One lady was their husband went to for fight the border. So she is hearing the message. Neighbor is coming and telling the message your husband is dead, and this lady was there along with a small kid. And after hearing this news, she went into a deep coma and shocked. She was not crying or anything. So neighbors are very much afraid that this lady is not responding to anything. So what they do, neighbors took the small baby and put under her lap, and that lady started to cry like a baby. So what it means a lot that this lady might be feeling that if I want to live further, I want to live for thee. The end of the line is I want to live with this boy. I want to live for thee, that small boy. Friends, I want to conclude now. It's 39 minutes. So I don't know whether I'm able to upload this video in YouTube or not. But never YouTube I can upload it, but in Facebook I cannot upload it. Thank you very much once again. I'll come back with my own understanding, my own heroes, what I by heart I recognize the 26th January is coming, 23rd January is coming, Subhash Chandra Bose. There are two good events are coming to recall many things. Those are the occasion probably you recall sitting inside the washroom. Now you can see nice flash. See, you can sight this beautiful. You may not like my idea, simply you can drain out like this. No problem. For me, everything is fine. I am not here to enrich your knowledge. I am here to exercise my own knowledge and wisdom. If you like it, it is your choice. If you don't like, it is your choice. The way I have drained it out, you can drain it out, no problem. So the more you drain, the more empty will be. The more encouragement I will get it and try to speak with more clarity. Once again, thank you very much. Have a nice day, nice Makar Sankranti, nice Pitha, nice Puli. All those places people are going to Ganga Ghat, whatever, wherever to enjoy this winter. Thank you very much. Bye bye. Take care.